Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Geneforge. We are here in the abandoned school, or whatever it's called. Ruined school. Well, I mean, it is also abandoned for the most part. Except for these guys here. Okay, interesting. We have some non-hostile rogue creations and at least one hostile one. Although, yeah, I'm not really... Oh. And just as I was starting to say something maybe slightly a little bit hopeful, I noticed all of these points going red. Okay, so much for maybe talking to this rawbone guy and not having to fight. Huh, interesting. I wonder how this plays out if you're going for a combatless playthrough. And don't necessarily tell me, because who knows, maybe I'm gonna actually go for one of those once I'm done with this playthrough. Anyway, you enter the creation hall and find it occupied. There are several creations at the far end, well, actually all over the place. They look at you with the insolent, mad eyes of rogues. One of them is an enormous thod, which is bad because even normal thods are kind of bad. Oh, also, I completely forgot to mention, but you probably noticed that we're fully healed, because I actually figured, we were not in great shape, and even if there was almost certainly going to be some sort of combat and we were in no shape, so I figured I'd, just return to town to heal, because, obviously I would have most likely, almost guaranteed, had to return anyway, so better take care of it beforehand. So here we are. Also, I did encounter another thought patrolling the corridors, but I'm guessing that one I just missed previously, and it didn't respawn. I'm not sure if enemies do respawn in interior locations like this. I guess we'll find out maybe if we ever end up returning to a place after some time has passed. Anyway, yeah, just a couple of things I probably should have mentioned at the very beginning. Anyway, an enormous thought, right? It's going to be a pain. He has a strange, unexpected level of intelligence. Thoughts are stupid creatures made for physical labor and melee combat. They have crude speech, but they never challenge their masters, normally. This one shouts a challenge.
You, invader, I Rawbone, this my home. You kill my pets, I Rawbone, we no follow you, we slay you now.
I mean, I wasn't going to ask him to follow me, I was just going to ask for a key for this locked door up here, but, well, how dare you challenge me? I am a shaper. I mean, he knows that, obviously. Calm down, I only want to talk. I will, I mean, the game gives me the option, but he's already hostile, so I don't really know if any amount of leadership could fix that. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I guess I'll try it.
Talk, you kill pets.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of had to. They attacked me first, Well, I mean, I guess most of them did.
You kill my meat. Now you my meat. Eat you now.
The huge dot lumbers toward you. If only he'd actually lumber, but in fact, he can most likely teleport and cover the distance instantly, just like his lesser cousins. Is there any way we can make this... We can get a technical advantage here? I mean, we could retreat all the way around this corner. Interestingly, the game does not allow me to walk on... Oh, never mind. It does allow me to walk on, or to target not currently visible tiles. It just doesn't display the AP cost. I mean, it's kind of a cheap thing to do, but on the other hand, if it helps, it helps. Ooh, okay. Luckily, he was not coming after my main character for some reason, but he was really... He's really trying to get my creatures. I mean, if there's ever a good time to cast some blessing, it is now. I'm guessing he's not gonna become confused. Okay, the rest of the party is also going to join shortly, as was to be expected. Can I reach him from here? I can. Oh, he does not have as many hit points as I would have thought. That is him, right? Yeah, that is not just another thod. Okay. He is really surprisingly non-tanky, which I do appreciate. Do I still want to increase my odds? I mean, this is obviously a boss fight. I don't suppose there's another thing to fight behind this door. And, well, this guy seems surprisingly manageable for now. You know what, screw it. I'm gonna find more. Oh, that's... Also, for some reason, I thought this was gonna affect the whole party, but I had no reason to think that. Yeah, this one is also only personal. Okay. So, I mean, there was never any way to have that affect my creatures anyway. I wonder if I should go ahead and heal Fyodor. I mean, the first hit we took was, you know, he would survive another one of those hits, but we don't know if that was a very low roll. I'm also going to just take 2 more steps away because I can. And I guess I'm just gonna deal some more damage. Yep, there's the rest of the party coming. I mean, I could, of course, try to daze some of them. I guess? Well, maybe. Next turn. We'll see. Maybe this guy's gonna come closer, maybe another one is gonna come into view to make that seem more worthwhile. I don't know if this guy can riposte like the other lesser thoughts can. He hasn't that one time that I tried, so there's that. Also, okay, hasted, nice. So that means I can get 2 fireballs off and I almost kill the boss here. Oh, that was so bad. Just a freaking rogue Fiora, yeah. I think those are the same ones that we've been fighting a lot of. I mean, yeah, they are easy to kill, is the thing, but this overload is crazy. I did not expect that to, well, one shot, okay, finish off, I should say. Who was it? Sorry, Fyodor. That is most unfortunate. I mean, yeah, boss is dead. I guess I might still be able to win this one, but, well, we'll see. I'm gonna walk here, so I can definitely see. I'm gonna cast Daze on these 3 guys. Daze all of them successfully. There's another one coming, though. Not great. We should be able to walk here, not get stopped. I don't know if the AI tried to not walk close to an enemy. Although, again, I'm pretty sure we tried that before. I mean, I definitely tried in earlier games, but I think I tried it in this game specifically. And oh, wow, that was nice. Yeah, these things don't have a lot of health, but they can deal so much damage. It's crazy. Anyway, we heal you. We get hasted again. Okay. What? Can't move. Oh. Right. Okay. Here also the boss dropped a girdle or something. First magical item probably. Anyway. Okay. One thing after another. Collect my thoughts here. And once again, I kind of forgot what I was trying to or starting to talk about. Dang it. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. Well, in that case, I suppose I'm just gonna go ahead and actually now we're starting to run a little bit low on energy. Yeah, basically 9 more fireballs or less if I need to heal more, which I probably do, to be honest. I kind of want to get rid of the stupid Fiora. I mean, that one has not overloaded yet. Ah, right, the getting stopped. Wow. Never mind, maybe this is the one that overloaded previously. But yeah, anyway, you do not get stopped by dazed enemies in this engine. That's all I was trying to say earlier. There we go. Finally got that out. Now this guy is still... Oh god, there's also another enemy up there. Oh yeah, that's the one that started out hostile, but he's kind of walled in, unless there's an opening back there, which there might be. Actually, that looks like it might be an automatic door that's currently closed. I don't know if enemies can open those, so that guy might not actually join. And even if he does, well, I mean, if he does, he might actually be trouble. So I really shouldn't talk. Yeah, anyway, that guy, I can't reach that guy, so I guess I'm gonna wake up this one and hope for the best. There we go, hasted. This is helpful, for sure. I took only 1 damage? Is that right? Okay. Huh. I was also stunned, which is unfortunate. But, you know, could be worse. Yeah, I'm not taking a lot of damage. Huh, maybe I haven't really been attacked much in melee after that armor upgrade? Yeah, these things definitely hit my creatures hard, but my character not so much. Also, somehow I got a lot of energy back. I don't know if I ever really had much opportunity. Oh god, if he hits me back, if he riposts, fighter might be in trouble. He did not. Don't know if I needed to risk that, but here we are. Okay, yeah, they definitely hit my creatures hard because they probably have very low armor, and yeah, I don't know. I must have regenerated some energy in combat, obviously. Gonna try to pay attention now. Yep, I definitely do. Okay, never mind. So that is less of a problem than I thought. For some reason, I thought that was not going to regenerate in combat at all, but yeah, again, not the case at all. So definitely possible to use my fireballs quite freely. Yeah, well, poor Fyodor, you will be missed, but he will also be resummoned. And actually, you know, I was going to summon him in a slightly stronger version, so that's kind of worked out all right. Student's belt makes sense. No, actually, slightly more armor for what it's worth than a normal belt, but also 10% to blessings and curses and 5% to magical damage. I mean, needless to say, I'm still putting that on and leaving this on the ground. Awesome. That went way better. Why was this random, that was here, right? Yeah. This random thing from the bubbling, the rotten cauldron there. Not pauldron, cauldron. So tough. And the boss of the area, not at all. Also, I did not actually get a key from him unless he dropped it automatically. I think that kind of thing has happened in past games. No, not here. Not in this case, anyway. Save the game first and foremost. I mean, yeah, we lost a creature, but, you know, that's completely acceptable. Hi. Where'd you suddenly come from? Nice crit, please. Okay, nice. Okay, I'll take that for sure. As I was saying, did not get a key. But there must be something in here. I mean, there is obviously that chest. Oh, and they do open doors, or rather the doors do react to NPCs. Just as they react to me. Please don't overcharge and... Okay, oh. Alright, that was pretty tame. That's fine. I mean, this should have been the final enemy in this whole dungeon, unless something has indeed respawned. Oh, those are mushrooms, not money, but mushrooms can be eaten. I guess. Again, I wish I could throw some food to my monster, but no such luck. Anything in here? Yes. Not much, but every little bit helps. Gain a special item scroll key. Wonderful. Rawbone's possessions are stored in this box. They are mostly trash, torn garments, and broken weapons stolen from Valkyrie. The rogue... Wait, mostly trash? Also trash stolen from Valkyrie? Okay, anyway. Torn garments and broken weapons stolen from Valkyrie. The rogue creature scavenged everything into it. Okay, yeah, that answers that, I guess. You also find an iron key and a leather thong. You take it. It's old and rusty. Rawbone probably found the key when it took over these ruins. But he couldn't figure out how to use it. Okay. Some meat. Well, I really don't know how useful these food items are going to be. Honestly, just eat a pear. I'm still full. Wait. But I did go back to town and rest, so that's not it. That doesn't make me not hungry. So I guess maybe there is actually time passing, days passing in the game, or rather, I mean, obviously time is passing constantly, which is, you know, one of my small gripes with the game so far, compared to some of the older games, or most of the older games. But I guess the game might also actually be tracking time, keeping track of the passage of days, and possibly maybe things are going to happen based on that. Anyway, we have the key now, so we open that, and there is the whatchamacallit, servant mind. Yes. Also, there's more to it. Let's talk to it. First, achievement unlocked, no more pencils. I guess. You approach the school's servant mind. At first, you aren't sure if it's still alive. Then, slowly, quietly, it begins to speak. Its long, closed mouth breaking a thick crust of dust and dried saliva to speak with you. Um,
Welcome, Shaper. I am the mind who has been named Povralus. It has been long since I have spoken or thought. Forgive my slowness. I will attempt to wake quickly and serve you better. I have lost much of my knowledge. What remains is at your service.
okay, good to know. At least he's willing to help. What happened to the school? Why is it in ruins? I mean, we've heard... Actually, have we heard something specific about the school? I forget. I think there might have been something. Like a fragment of a diary that we found, yeah. But no specifics, really.
I do not know. Is the school in ruins? Nobody has visited me for so long. I know little. The last contact I had with your kind was when most of my knowledge was blocked off. Gone.
Blocked off? Huh. Who did that?
A shaper from off the island came to me. She said the school was to be closed forever. She said that I was to forget all the marvelous things we had learned here. I obeyed completely, of course. Then they sealed me away. This was many years ago.
Okay, I can't now ask the other question about all of it, but I mean, I'm assuming that's the case. Why was the school closed?
I think I remember being told we on this island had discovered dangerous knowledge,
Of course.
but I serve. The ways of the Shapers are not for me to know, unless they wish it.
Right. I mean, let's ask it. All of it? Is all of it gone?
The instructions were vague, but I believe that I followed them properly. I remember little now from before my erasing. Mainly I remember Daphniel.
Interesting. I was not expecting any new information to actually come of that. Who was Daphniel?
The head of teaching here, a great researcher, I think. I think that is what I remember. He was very angry when the school was closed.
Yeah, that might have been the person who wrote that diary that I remember. It's been a few days.
He said he would leave a journal of his findings hidden in the school. He said this would help our achievements survive. I thought it was unwise to not follow orders, but it is not my place to question a shaper.
Oh yeah, I found a ruined journal.
Yes, that sounds like Daphniel's work. And it was ruined. He will be very angry if he is not dead.
I mean, he probably is. Assuming the school was abandoned or closed around the same time the rest of the island was abandoned. So, 100 years ago. Again, unless Shapers have a different life expectancy than humans, then, you know, even if he was very young at the time, he would be dead by now. And he probably wasn't, so, yeah. Anyway, this was a school. Can you teach me anything?
I was instructed to forget all I learned, know, or could teach. Any information that could not be forgotten must not be taught. I must follow those instructions.
I mean, I'm a Shaper. Can I not undo those? Or I guess the smarter way to handle that would be that only the person who gave the instructions in the first place could undo them, or else, you know, that would not be very safe at all. Do you remember nothing at all?
I think I can work some minor motive. I cannot act in this way. It contradicts my directions.
Well, let's try to not fry him right away. Well, I wouldn't want to cause you any trouble. Teach me what you know, servant, I commanded. Yeah, no. He seems like he's already not long for this world. I was sent by the person who gave those orders. They have been cancelled. I mean, that's the most blatant lie, but he seems to be willing. You know, he started fighting against his instructions anyway, right? So maybe all he needs is a little bit of a push. I mean, it seems like lying always seems like a bad thing, but I think in this case it might actually help him. And either way, I mean, who even cares? The people who gave the instructions back then are long dead. So, and here I am, possibly, standing to maybe learn something useful. Povralus seems to believe you, or maybe he just chooses to.
I can't teach what I don't know. I remember so little. My erasure was very thorough. The only modification I can give is this.
It doesn't look like it does anything, but you feel a burning sensation all throughout your body. Oh, really? It can't just do that, like wirelessly? That's a bit creepy. Povralus is changing you, just like those strange canisters do. It makes no sense. These servants are weak creatures. They should be unable to affect a Shaper in any way. And yet Povralus just changed you. It is completely alien magic. Who knows? Maybe it is alien magic. I don't know. I wouldn't mind finding actual aliens. I think I read somewhere in some description of this game that there was a sci-fi twist to it, and I don't know if that refers only to the kind of genetic modification motif, even though it's really in a very fantasy magical context so far. But who knows? Maybe there is more sci-fi in this than first meets the eye, and I wouldn't mind it. Anyway, we'll see. Soon the burning stops. You feel improved. Povralus says, "I will now forget how to do that, since those are my orders. I am glad. It is my last knowledge." Your spellcraft is increased by 1. Oh, nice. Free spell increases. I like it. And, I mean, see, in the end, lying to him made him feel better, because he was actually able to fulfill part of his purpose again after, being inactive for so long. And I also gained something from it, so win-win in my book. I have another question. I mean, I really don't. Oh, no, never mind. I do. You're still functional. How is this possible? Well, I mean, I've been told that they were designed to last a long time. I have endured these long years, trusting the skill of the Shapers who crafted me. They fed me well before they left. I shall be able to live for a century yet without difficulty. Oh, well, I mean, that's good to hear, although that's going to be pretty boring, probably. Unless what's a village called again? My god, my memory's horrible. But that's not new. Unless the Shapers, my god, the serviles from the nearby village are going to come and reclaim this place and maybe use it for whatever purpose. Maybe someone will occasionally come visit and talk to this guy to keep him company. Anyway, yeah, apparently that is much longer than I thought these creatures could live. Well, what do you eat? The Shapers fed us a solution they crafted. They fed us long and well, bloating us, keeping our powers strong. I am not hungry yet, but I know other minds on this island endured much greater exertions than I. If you find them, you may find them to be weak and unhelpful, and even, sadly, deranged. Solution, however, may revive them. Solution, huh? That wouldn't be that awful stuff bubbling in one of those canisters that I found? Because I didn't open that one, so there's some left. And where can I find some of this solution? I do not know. I believe that all we had here was fed to me before I was sealed away. The solution can, if properly sealed, last many, many years. So you may still find some on the island. Oh, okay, that's something to keep in mind. Surprised that didn't give me a quest to, find and feed the other mines. But obviously that's in my own interest to do, so... well, okay. Interesting. And helpful. Wait, can I not... I cannot escape out of this conversation. Is there more to this? Do you remember anything else? I do not. I cannot lie. Oh, that's all for now. Right. Okay. Wow. That was nice. That worked out well. What spellcraft? That's the one. Ah, yes. Right. Okay. I mean, that's not the most amazing skill to increase, I guess, but it's something. And any free increase is welcome. Oh, Shaper Records. This book is filled with bureaucratic trivia, but about the colony here. Nothing of interest to you. Also, Vakiri is the name of the village. My god. Why do I remember it now and I didn't back then? Also, healing spores, very nice. I haven't used any of those yet, but they seem to be in pretty short supply, and I can definitely see those be quite the lifesaver. Anyway, nothing of interest to you. You aren't sure who might find it useful. I really wish I had more room for, miscellaneous items. There are so many consumables that are gonna fill everything up. You know what? I have 2 mushrooms. Maybe I'll find more. I'm not gonna stack multiple types of food, especially if I just simply cannot even use them, or only every several sessions, which is a little bit absurd. Oh, okay, and we get a canister here as well. Oh, right. Create Artila. Oh, nice. New creature. And so maybe I'm not gonna summon another Fiora then. Artila, or a searing Artila. Oh, wait. Oh, magic shaping aside. Oh, wait. So I thought you had to find each type individually. Ah, okay, I see. So you always unlock them in pairs. It's good to know. Pyromer, Artilas were the worms, right? Oh, right here. Interesting. So I can't summon... Wait, I cannot? Magic shaping skill needed? 1. It is 1. Oh, I don't have the essence for it. That's all it is. Okay. Yeah, so I guess just for variety, and those seem more like ranged units, if nothing else, or than anything else. So I think it actually makes sense to keep my kind of melee specialized Fido around, and then, you know, make a little acid-spitting worm. What happened here? What's the story behind these people that were chained here and died? Huh. Broadsword, Venom Baton. That is a lot of damage, actually. Plus poison? Okay. That is quite a bit more powerful than the regular batons. Good to know. Good to have. Alright, that's that. I really was not expecting this final encounter here to be as easy as it turned out to be. You know, the death of one of my creatures notwithstanding. But that wasn't even the boss. That was just a random Fiora. Yeah. I guess this was just a bit of an outlier. Or maybe I just got unlucky, I don't know. Either way, this place is cleared now. Hello? Okay, I saw a red dot moving up there, so there's something left patrolling these corridors, but it's fine. No one asked me to completely clear out this area anyway, so I did what I was, what I was sent to do, and what was useful to me, and that's good enough. So yeah, we're returning to... Yes? And somehow that was close enough, despite my main character not even being the one who was at the transition. I give up. This game makes no sense. But that's fine. So we're talking to the lady, the learned Pinner. See, sometimes I remember names. I don't know. So my terrible memory is very selectively bad. So yeah, we're talking to her about having mostly pacified the old school. Was that her? Is she wandering out? Yes, she actually is. Catching some fresh air. Found a very strange artifact. No, yes, I mean I have, but I've spoken with the servant mind in the school, which is what I was supposed to do, and I leveled up. Nice. Pinner leans against the table as she considers your tale. Finally, she says, "This is very strange. Usually, islands are barred because of heroic or dangerous creation. We Servals know that much. We have lived in fear for years of what might be lurking here. But Susia was abandoned because something was discovered. There is something powerful here, so scary that your kind abandoned us. Whatever it is, it must be farther to the east. There is nothing so important around here." I mean, it could be further to the north. Not necessarily east, but, you know. The old serval is growing tired. Thank you for your help, Shaper. What you have learned will give us peace. If you want to know more about why this isle was barred, the answers are not here. Fair enough. Found very strange goo. Are they dangerous? Oh, you look different. Wait. So she didn't do this the first time I said the same thing. She inspects you closely. She walks around you, looking at you from all angles. She looks concerned. After a minute, she gets a fragment of mirror and shows you your face. Look in this. What it means, I cannot say. You look different. You look stronger and more self-assured, but strange. Huh? Stronger and more self-assured, but strange. There is a growing confidence there, almost mania. The change had happened so slowly you hadn't noticed it, but it is definitely there. I'm sure that's nothing. I'm just gonna keep drinking that weird goo. Well, I'm not drinking it, but, you know, absorbing it into my body, and nothing bad is gonna happen at all. Nope, we leveled up. Which raises the same age-old question again. Do I just go ahead and increase... I mean, for now I can increase both leadership and mechanics and still have 3 points left to increase some more offensive skill. But not enough to increase fire shaping to the level where I could, you know, for example, summon a Cryora. Or an Artila for magic shaping. I could start by increasing magic shaping to level 2, so the Artila that I am going to summon is stronger right off the bat. The thing is... Hello? The thing is I really want more leadership and mechanics because it has been so useful already. Oh wait, am I dumb? 4? 3? I have 10 now. I look at these values even though it clearly says cost 3 here. Okay, well in that case, I'm just stupid. Well, you know what? I kind of want to try, you know, a stronger version of the same monster family. And I could afford it. I also, at some point, I probably want to increase my attributes, right? I mean, it seems kind of like a no-brainer. The thing is, thankfully, energy and essence improve, and health too improve just as I level up. So I'm not staying, you know, completely weak. So that's a bit of a blessing. So, you know, the game's it's being nice in that regard. It's just I can't not keep improving these because obviously I'm gonna run into, you know, as I move further away from the beginning of the game, I'm gonna need more leadership to, you know, keep up with the requirements. And mechanics, I guess, is not quite as necessary because everything important is gonna either have a key, you know, that I can find in order to not have to use a lot of tools. And even then, you know, I might find and be able to buy enough tools to bypass the other locks that I can't find the keys for, that just don't have any keys. So mechanics is probably a lower priority, but it's still gonna be nice to have. I mean, I could not do this and actually increase both fire shaping and magic shaping. Do I want to do that? Or yeah, I think I do. I think I do. Yes. In fact, I could absorb Fido and make a frost version. Actually, let's take a look. Now I can summon these. How are they even different? What's it say here? Base level 5. Why does it... Oh. Base level 2. Oh, okay. Base level 2. Right. Total level 6. Without any upgrades. So... if I don't put any extra skills on this guy, he's going to be as easy or hard to control as a regular Fiora with one extra skill. Or one extra level. Anyway, let's just make one and, you know, see what we have here. If it's just a frost version, I mean, it seems like Icy Breath 11 to 32 versus yes, you're already selected. Okay, that's quite a bit more damage, just without any further upgrades. Interesting. Cone of Fire, Overload, Innate Haste, and Fast Recovery. And you have Cone of Ice, which is kind of... oh, surprisingly, that's not really stronger, not significantly, than the base attack. Swoop. Leap to target. Ooh, interesting. If I make this guy melee focused again to replace Fido, this would obviously work well with that. But the thing is, well, this doesn't increase level, but does increase cost anyway. Hardiness. Okay, wow. 30% resistance to all damage and hostile non-mental magical effects. That seems amazing, honestly. Something the normal Fiora are Desperately missing. Each foe nearby takes some frost. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's really powerful, but it's probably not going to be super powerful. And right now I can't really afford to put more than one thing on any summoned creature. Magical skill upgrade, strength upgrade, endurance upgrade. Right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm going to keep it basic for now, because it's already going to be harder to control. I mean, it says 7 now. Let's just make one. And actually, I've been suggested a name for a frost monster. In memory of my of one of my legendary characters, I guess. Not that there are very many legendary characters, but probably my most legendary character of past Let's Plays. There, summon one of these guys. And I mean, I would keep Fido around, but I also want to try one of the new things. Artila, specifically. For which I don't have a name yet, so, well, we'll see. It's a long multi-segmented, physically fragile worm. Can we look at... No, we cannot look at these descriptions for creatures we can't summon yet. I probably should read these. A Fiora is a small, fierce lizard creature. It has sharp teeth and large glands in its throat, give it the ability to spit globules of flaming saliva. Fioras have an excellent mix of melee and missile ability. I guess. The Cryora is a larger version of the Fiora. Okay. Fiora. Instead of balls of fire, they breathe sprays of magical ice. Breathe sprays of magical ice, yes. Cryoras provide a strong mix of melee and distance attacks, which is basically just the same thing as the Fiora, except frost version and slightly stronger overall, maybe. Artila, a long, multi-segmented, physically fragile worm. Their ability to spit long lances of searing acid makes them very useful in battle. Yeah, you'd think so. Better to have them on my team than on the enemy team. You will, however, have to take pains to protect them. Right, okay, so these are even more fragile. Which makes sense. And there's really no good way to specifically protect any creature, because enemies will just, especially ranged enemies, will just choose to attack whoever they please, and, So that might end this guy very quickly. Let's see here. Okay, he costs in between these two. In fact, never mind, he's... the Cryora is already quite a bit more expensive than the Fiora. But, well, let's just see what we have here. Dexterity upgrade. First of all, I guess health 34, which is... Well, I can't look at the Cryora's health, but I'm expecting that to be a little bit higher than that, perhaps. Magical skill makes sense. Okay, so they start out really easy to control, actually, which is nice. Okay. Dexterity... One more level and one more point of agility or dexterity. I guess it's literally called agility, so the stat that is. Increases magical missile damage by 5% per point. Now the question is there a basic attack? That is energy damage, so that would not be affected by that. Probably. 2% chance to evade. I mean, that seems hardly worth it. Magical skill upgrade, yeah, I mean, okay, you can put up to 3 of those in, which seems useful. This does poison, cone attack, also poison, so not acid, which I assume is still a separate effect. In fact, yeah, we have found this some item that has an acid effect specifically, so stronger version of poison, presumably, like in the other games. Poison spray. I mean, the damage is okay, 10 to 18, 10 to 16 for the cone attack, flash shield for nearby allies. And I'm so tempted to give this guy a lot of stuff, but that would leave me with, I don't know, how much would that leave me with? Not much, but it's tempting. I mean, just having this shield at no cost, just a cooldown. Being able to pop that at the beginning of every single turn, helping with this guy's own squishiness and the rest of the team as well. Actually, if he's poison based, the skull symbol might work out. Innate haste and improved duration. All statuses given by this creation will last 30% longer. So an additional turn, basically. I don't know if that really matters all that much. 3 turns is okay, especially since he's going to keep reapplying it, ideally. But, I mean, 11 essence cost is tough. You know what, I'm just gonna summon one. And see here. Essence used in creations, 23 out of 34. Right. So I will be left with 11. Which is not a lot, but it's something. We'll see. I could always go ahead and resummon him at a slightly lower level next time. Maybe without the shield ability. I mean, that one seems really powerful. Maybe... I don't know. We'll see. I should probably be fine. Probably worrying too much, as I usually am. Now, the thing is, what do I do? Well, first of all, I need to heal. So... Probably took the... No, actually, I don't know. Didn't necessarily take the longest possible way. Oh, okay. Don't know why the game was fussing so much about not letting me travel. Wait, does this work? I probably need to travel somewhere else first. Yeah, not letting me travel while the party was not assembled. Oh, interesting. I only now noticed that you can actually... you can toggle between the different entrance points. That's really clever. Okay. The thing is, yeah, I guess I could try exploring the dry wastes. I mean, I don't know, maybe those are significantly higher level. I have no quests or any, specific reason to go to this area yet, but I have a couple of reasons to head in this direction. That's clearly where the game wants me to go, which really makes me want to try out the dry wastes. I kind of hope, you know what, I'm gonna take a peek, and I really hope that enemies here are just gonna be incredibly powerful. I mean, already that is a higher level, like a second level creation, right? According to this, the Iron Clawbug is, the stronger version, and we haven't even seen normal Clawbugs, so that leads me to believe, makes me hopeful that this is actually too tough for me to handle right now, which is fine, that I'm totally prepared to leave this for later, but I can't not at least take a look. This valley is dry, dusty, and barren, and it looks like it's been this way for a very long time. Something afflicted this area with a horrible sickness, and you would guess it happened long before the Shapers arrived. The valley is not completely without life, however. You see lots of clawbug tracks. This is the preferred environment for those hardy creatures. Clawbugs can be extremely vicious and powerful creations, and the bones scattered all over the ground indicate that the locals are not friendly. You wonder if it might be wise to return to this region when you've gained more experience. Okay, thanks, game, for being very explicit about it, but, I'm gonna see how much these guys are too strong for me to handle. Okay, that does not look very promising at all. I mean, I might as well try my best. Now, of course, I've damaged this guy a little bit, and these two in the back are shielded or something. What are they? Blessed and hasted. Okay, that's not good. Of course, I wouldn't like to be able to disable them both, but, I mean, I feel like as soon as they actually start attacking us, they're gonna just murder us. We do have this shield here, which is surprisingly on slot number 2. I guess that the first one is just strictly reserved for the spray, if I had to guess. But anyway, let's shield. Okay, that's 60 damage. That's a miss, but I mean, I would have died, probably, if it hadn't been. I miss as well. Let's take a look at your normal attack. 14 damage and poison. Okay, that's 55. Alright. Okay. I was trying to quick load before the game had a chance to actually trigger the death screen. Alright, fair enough. Yes, let's exit and head all the way over for Watch Hill, because that is definitely far more doable right now. Also, I should do this. Put myself in the back position here. Yeah, that's better. I did not actually mean to or intend to fight anything here quite yet, but oh well. You enter the woods east of Akiri. They used to be more heavily settled by Shapers and then Serviles. Then the land was gradually abandoned and overgrown. Rogues have moved into the abandoned lands, inching closer and closer to Valkyrie. There is a road going through these woods. At least one servile settlement must have survived out here. Okay. Also at least one servile, because we see one right here. Did not get counterattacked. Ooh, that was nice. Wait, how much? That was 9 damage from physical. It looked like the acid attack dealt so much more damage. It was a little bit more damage. I mean, it was quite a bit more damage, but just looking at the health bar, it seemed like it dealt tremendously more damage. Anyway, those health bars are, and I've talked about that before, are sometimes a bit misleading because they don't seem to really very accurately represent the percentages. And there's another one. I guess we're fighting a few things here before I get a chance to actually stop the recording properly. There we go. Okay, this is working out well. I did not even look at the control level here. Okay, that's 8 and 6. I mean, that's just as bad as my former creations used to be, right? So at least we didn't. At least it didn't get worse. And Artila seems really powerful. Yeah, he does have quite a bit less health, but not that much less than my main character. So there's that. At least he's not a lot squishier than I am. And he seems quite powerful, honestly. If I can keep him alive, seems like a good choice, especially since he's also relatively easy to control. So yeah, seems pretty good. Pretty good. Next time we're gonna start looking around here for real, and well, we do have a quest in this very area, right? Yeah, we're supposed to clear the place called Watch Hill. That is on the way to the main base, I guess, of the Awakened, which is probably going to be one map further, and who knows, maybe there's going to be something north of here, maybe even south. We'll discover all of those things and more next time. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.